Hey, this is Chris with Big Sexy Outdoors. Today we decided we were going to harvest some peaches today. We got 2 peach trees out in the yard. From one tree we got 2 of these bushels and we got 4 pounds that we peeled and cut. And we blended up and we're going to be making some peach jelly. So like we said, the first thing you're going to need of course are peaches. If you don't have peaches, you're not going to be making peach jelly. I don't know what the hell kind of jelly you're going to be making, but it isn't going to be peach. Okay? Then cut them all up, blend them, grind them up into this. Looks like spaghetti sauce, I know, but it's not, it's peaches. You're gonna take 2 tablespoons per every 2 pounds of peaches, of lemon juice. So you'll have lemon juice, 2 teaspoons, then you need 5 cups of sugar for every 2 pounds. Now we have 4 pounds in here, so I put 4 teaspoons of lemon juice, and I'm gonna be putting 10 cups of sugar in this thing. And that's what's actually gonna turn it into the jelly. You don't need sure gel. You don't need any of that crap. You don't need it. I don't care. Who's ever telling you you do is a liar. I'm telling you you don't. And we'll show you when we're done. Alright, once you have your sugar in, stir it all up. And then you're going to let it sit for at least 5 minutes. Okay? After that, we're going to bring this sucker to a rolling boil. And that's important because the rolling boil is what activates the sugar. And that's going to be what turns it into jelly or jam, whichever you want to call it. And then we let it boil for 15 to 20 minutes until on the back of a cold plate it leaves a streak. You'll see. Later. Alright, after the 5 minutes, it's going to look like this. You can't even tell the sugar's in there. In the meantime, I am getting the water ready for the water bath, and you need to sterilize your jars. If you don't sterilize your jars, something's wrong with you, and Jesus actually would have cried. But I got tons of peaches left, so if we decide to make something else, we will. Maybe a peach hot sauce for BSO. Now, what I do is I scrape the foam off the top. Some people use butter, believe it or not. They use butter in it to help remove the foam, and it does work. I'm just not going to. So, this is where we're at. It's a good rolling boil. It's been about 5 minutes of rolling boil, so we got about another 10 to 15 minutes left of this, and we'll go from there. See you in a minute. So, get over here and get on this thing. So what you're doing here is you're making a very soft kind of candy. Really is what jelly is. And so once these 15 minutes are up, what you do is you take a little bit, put it on a plate, and then run your finger through it. If it stays, it's done, but you see how it runs? Oh, there you go. It's done. See how it didn't move? There's still the gap. That's it. There you go.
How much do you get?
So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this heat off, and I have all my jars set up. I got my lids, I got my ladle. We're going to take it from here, put it into the jars, and I'll come back and show you how to water bath this sucker later. Then once you get everything jarred up, like this. Put it into your water bath canner, bring it to a good boil before you start that timer, and then let it run for about 15-20 minutes. And you're good. Pull them out, let them cool off, store them in your pantry for 2-3 years. Later.